Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm doing my first pay-per-view review. Sorry, had a little brain fart there. Not the first pay-per-view that I've ever seen, because I've seen a bunch of pay-per-views. But this is the first one that I'm doing a review on. And yesterday I went back and forth deciding whether I was gonna order this pay-per-view. There was a couple matches I wanted to see, but I wasn't sure if it was enough for me to really spend the money to buy the pay-per-view, or just wait till Thursday to see what happened, or today, because I could have gone on TNA Wrestling.com. But I went ahead and I got it. I figured $35 isn't that bad. Whatever. And the card for this event, or this show, it was okay. I know a bunch of people were making reviews saying that this pay-per-view sucked. It was horrible. I don't think so. I think it was a pretty good pay-per-view. For TNA. Obviously, WWE could do better. They don't always do better, but they could. And I think TNA could have done a better pay-per-view, but I don't know. Anyway, let me get into it. The opening match, it was originally supposed to be Robbie E versus Max Buck versus Jeremy Buck in a triple threat match, to decide the number one contender for the X Division title. Unfortunately, Max and Jeremy could not make it to the show because of an issue with a connecting flight from, I think, Utah to get back to Orlando for the show. So it was changed. They were taken out of the match. So Robbie E comes down to the ring, and it has the ref count out the Bucks. Count to 10. So it's official. He's the winner, which was ridiculous. That was just stupid. I don't. Stupid shit. WWE, I don't think would ever do that. That's just ridiculous. But anyway, he starts to head up back to the backstage. When Kazarian comes out, and he cuts a pretty good promo, kind of with Cookie, making fun of Cookie and Robbie E, which was kind of funny. And they make the match is made. It's for right then. It's going to be now Robbie E versus Kazarian for the X Division Championship. There was a couple interferences from Cookie. At one point, she goes to grab Kaz's leg, and Kaz stomps on her hand, which I thought was kind of funny. Excuse me. Besides some other interference from Cookie, it was a pretty good match. More impressive than I was expecting from Kazarian and Robbie E. Obviously, Kazarian basically ripped Robbie E a new asshole. He kicked his ass, and it shows that, Kaz is a good wrestler. You know what I mean? I think when he was in Fortune, well, he still is in Fortune, but before, when he was in Fortune, and then when he was in Immortal, he didn't wrestle that much, and it kind of sucked. We had these great wrestlers that really didn't have that many matches. Kazarian, Beer Money, and AJ Styles. You just didn't see them wrestle as much when they were in Immortal, and before, when they were in Fortune. Hopefully now we'll see them more in the ring. But anyway, the winner is Kazarian. He retains the title, which obviously I don't think they would have had Robbie E win the title unless they did a drastic character change, because, you know, for me, I have to in some way be able to take a champion seriously for them to carry the title, and I just could not do that with Robbie E. Um, I would never be able to take him seriously as the Shore or whatever, stupid whatever. Anyway, next we had a interview with Beer Money and Scott Steiner. And I don't know how fucking drunk Steiner was, or high, or whatever, but he could barely form a coherent sentence. I don't know if this was some reason set in the storyline, or if he really was drunk or whatever. But I mean, he kept taking the beer bottle from I think it was James Storm, and drinking from it, and then continue with a sentence, and then take another. I don't know, but it was just kind of. But anyway, next, AJ Styles comes out to join the announce position for commentary, and the next match is the 6-man tag team match. Rob Terry, Gunner and Murphy, and Gunner and Murphy actually had some wrestling tights on, which was kind of different. Of course, there's still going to be just security guards that happen to wrestle, even though Gunner and Murphy actually are wrestlers. You know, if you look on Wikipedia, they have been in other promotions and stuff. For some reason, TNA decides to put them as security guards in TNA, and which is dumb. I think they definitely need to branch off and actually be wrestlers, because they are pretty good, even though they are just kind of jobbers in TNA right now, getting other guys over, but whatever. But they went against Beer Money and Scott Steiner. I was excited for this match a little bit, because I kind of wanted to see the genetic freak versus the freak, Rob Terry, Scott Steiner versus Rob Terry in this match. And it wasn't really that impressive for me. I mean, they had an awesome little pose down, and Steiner got a field goal. Let's just say that he kicked Rob Terry. You can figure out where. That was funny. But definitely, it was more like Robert Roode coming out again, still, you know, giving him a push, because he was really impressive in this match. But unfortunately, Steiner does a top rope Frankensteiner on Gunner, and gets the pin, which I don't think he should have gotten the pin. I think that Robert Roode should have got the pin. If they're trying to get Robert Roode over, why doesn't he get the pin? But anyway, the winner is Beer Money and Steiner. Anyway, next we have an interview in the back with Devon and his sons, and Devon says his sons will not be in the match tonight, telling his sons that they are not to get involved in the match. And you know, you can tell something's gonna go on. So, you know, whatever, we'll see. Next match, and I agree with some people. I do not think this match should have been on the card. I don't think they should have this rivalry. I don't think they should have this storyline. The Pope versus Samoa Joe. This was just a stupid ass match. I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm really not. I'm sorry. I'm not. The winner was Samoa Joe. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. It was stupid. Next match was a last knockout standing match for the TNA Knockout Championship. Mickie James versus Madison Rayne. There was one big kind of what the fuck moment in this match, where during the match, they both crawl under the ring, and I'm assuming, you know, oh, uh, Madison went under first and crawled under first, and I was assuming, oh, you know, Mickey James is gonna go after and get hit by something or get attacked on the other side. I don't know, but Madison goes first, then Mickey follows her under. Madison comes out from under the ring, and then Mickey comes out from under the ring, and they don't do anything. Like, you know, Madison didn't wait for Mickey and like attack her or nothing. And I was like, okay, so what the hell was the point of them going under the ring? Like, I don't understand. I don't know. And you know, in this match, it didn't seem like Mickey just wanted to win. It seemed like she wanted to, you know, really hurt Madison. Unfortunately, she didn't win, which I don't understand. You know, Madison was the winner, and I have to say, can anyone agree with me on this? That count from the ref, that 10 count, because it was the last knockout standing, so you have to count to 10, and they can't, you know, well, you know how a not last man standing match works, anyway. But it was seemed like a really fast count. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I was like, what the hell? First off, that was a really fast fucking count. Secondly, why the hell did Madison win? If we're doing all this to really boost Mickey James, why didn't Mickey win? Why didn't Mickey get the title? What the hell is going on? What? Oh my god! I don't get it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna do a part 2. Alright guys, check for that.